Hey team, I hope that you are having a great day today. I know that this weather has really been a beautiful blessing for us this week, and it's been great to kind of usher in the fall. I believe that the pumpkin spice latte even released this week at Starbucks, and so we are in the season of fall, which for us means that connection is taking off. The fall season is one of those great times where students definitely have a lot of things going on in their life, but they so desire that routine and that connection. And that's one of the things that we seek to provide here as a student ministry and as a church. And so this Saturday night, obviously, is our climax, our time where we get to do that together, not only in worship, but in teaching, and then in our small groups. And I hope that you are ready for this week's teaching. Brandon is going to do an amazing job. I just got done reading his manuscript, teaching through what it means to be holy. And he breaks it down into 3 parts. He talks about the sanctification of the holiness in which we receive when we are saved, surrendered our lives through baptism. He talks about the pursuit of holiness as we live our lives looking more like Jesus today than we did yesterday. And then he goes into the eternal holiness that we receive in heaven, where we are free of the things of temptation and that we truly are completely holy as we stand before the Lord. And all of those things are things that we talk about, but I don't know if we've ever really broken them down and done them in a way in which Brandon's going to do that this weekend. And so I think our students and you are going to be really challenged by this, and also very enlightened in what this means for us as a Christian to pursue holiness and what it means for eternal holiness in our life. And so you're going to find your Connect group outline right down below. And what I want you to do this week is I want you to go ahead and open that up right as soon as you get done watching this video. Begin looking at the different places that we're going to go and what we're going to look at and the questions that are there. And then another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to include Brandon's sermon, his full manuscript below that. And as you know, Brandon really likes to stay close to his manuscript. And I want you to read through it over the next couple of days and be prepared and really glean from what's available in there, because it's powerful stuff. And it'll only help you as you prepare to lead your groups. One of the things that we're going to be doing to help kids apply this as we get into our time where we get set up for small groups is I'm going to bring students, and Kelsey's going to bring students from downstairs up into the front, and they're going to act out the different places that they learned about holiness that night. And so you're going to see them get into groups and to play out what it means to receive holiness, what it means to pursue holiness, and what eternal holiness looks like, which hopefully will bridge the gap for them if they've missed some holes and really help them to be able to apply that in a cool way where they walked away with some really big concepts but broken down into simple ways. Then we'll get into our groups, and you'll have some questions that'll help them go a little bit deeper or to help them apply what they've just learned for that week. As far as the rest of the logistics go, this Saturday night, we're planning on eating outside, talking about 75, 80 degrees during 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock time. And that really helps us with our setup and tear down of those rooms too. And so be ready, be looking for that food in the atrium, and then make your way out through that back door out to the picnic tables. And then I'll release students inside. Please also, if you haven't already done this, reach out to your groups. Now, for many of you, you've hit that spot where you've got students that are just not responding to those text messages and those kind of things. And so I would just encourage you to make a note about those students that are not responding, or the ones that have made it clear that they're not looking to be contacted, and send those over to me. And then make sure that you're trying something new each week. Give them a taste of what they're going to experience at Collide that Saturday night, or let them know that we're going to talk about a really cool topic during service and that you want them to be there with you. I know that there are many, many students who have been so encouraged by your contacts and have been really excited to be receiving those texts, and even parents who have been like, hey, I love that this person texts my kid every week. I know they don't always respond, but I'm really thankful that they text my kid. And so thank you for doing that, and thank you for being a part of that. As far as just my hope for you all this week is that as we're now several weeks into school, and I know that there are drama productions and there's sports things going on, and testing is happening in full force. I just pray that more than anything else, that our focus would be on loving God and loving others. That we would do all that we can to be able to give God the glory in all that we do, and that you would really guard your heart in this season as you are being stretched and being pushed. And really, you have this opportunity to trust the Lord, maybe in something new. And I hope that you're willing to say yes to Him, not just in this moment, but in every moment that continues to come forward. I'm very thankful for our team. I'm thankful for what God's doing throughout it. And man, I'm excited to be back together this Saturday night. I am going to be missing Jamie and Graham this weekend there in Oklahoma, and I'll also be missing Shauna as they are at her daughter's production, Carly, of The Lonely Island or Island on the Rocks or Once Upon This Island. I think that's it. Either way, I know that's going to be great, and I'm very thankful for what you guys continue to do in this ministry. So have a great rest of this week, and I will see you on Saturday night. Make sure you throw that thumbs up down in the comment box below to let me know that you've reached out to your students and you're all good for Saturday night. See y'all.